Max. Thank you for once again reminding all of us that the boxing fraternity is always ready to show up for one of its own when the time comes that they need a little bit of help. The most important man in the room tonight, former ABA champion and just local London boxing legend Tony Cesay. Give it up, please. In a little while, myself and Tony will be doing an interview where we will talk about his life and legacy in boxing, and I will also be inviting some of the fine young men whose story I'm very much integral in, like Andy Yard, Howard Davies, Umar Sadiq, will be giving their own personal remembrances of the legend that sits before me right now. Before we do that, because we don't want to shoot our bolts straight early doors into the show with the most important part of the evening. So I believe former WBC welterweight champion of the world John H. Cesay is going to serenade you for a little while with a few of his turns. Are we getting close to that being? Yeah, we are. It's feverishly working in the background as we speak. Okay. As for the rest of the format of the evening, I'm not precisely sure. I think it's going to come together organically. But so how close are we, Jack? Yeah. Well, are we nearly there with the? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to give him the microphone because he's singing a little bit. Guys, I hand you over to former welterweight champion of the world, John H. There it is. Accolades was the true welterweight champion when John H. wins it. And maybe it's
celebrate that's the first thing. So yeah, we're gonna keep everything nice and simple and happy and share some good memories. Me personally, I don't know if some of them might see the video of boxing back in the day. Mike Tyson back in the day. I will always say that I never wanted to do this. That wasn't something my kids wasn't playing, it wasn't whatever. So if anybody wants to talk about it, I'm not prepared to do that. Talking about something HDB 5, HDB 5. There is a podcast now. John's got a podcast called His Samurai Story. About him growing up in Wales, things like that. Talking about Michael Beard, Tyson. So,
are we? Is everything in place for John H. Cesay at this point? One man who's been absolutely invaluable in helping us put this evening together is. You sit down. Thank you. A man who's been absolutely invaluable in putting this together and has given it his heart and soul is former ABA champion, Michael Lomax. Can you give it up for him, please? The particularly beautiful thing about the fact that Michael has put his heart and soul into arranging this evening a tribute to his former friend is that Tony is also his former opponent. And they actually, you can see there's nothing like the love people who've shared get punched in the face?
I love him though, you know, he's a good friend, and I'm so happy that box people who come back and always, you know, told me when they're doing stuff, and I love them. I mean, I've gone to their events, and even now today, some of the young lads here who represented England, London, they're here. It's the best community, you know, you can ever have. You
The brotherly love that you have for one another is beyond obvious now to a ploughman and a runaway horse. But is it fair to say when you were 21 years old there was a little bit more rivalry and a little bit of disagreement over the rightful winner of the fight we're about to watch?
Well, we boxed twice. First time I boxed him, I ended up getting disqualified in the last round.
He wanted to marry me, he wanted to dance with me. He got me.
So the fun thing about the first fight, I was winning. It was 4 rounds, blah blah blah. Even the commentator was like, oh no, is he going to mess up again? So I got disqualified in the last round, the first time we fought. I slapped him a couple of times. And the referee disqualified me for slapping him.
He danced with me. It was Friday night dance club.
So I don't think you didn't call or text the next day at all.
No, the best bit was, so we bumped into each other. So I went to watch David A fight the next round of the senior OBAs. So Tony's come out, he's won, he's got big cojones, right? He's on one. And he's come straight up to me, he's gone, there you go, Max. I'm not happy with you. You mugged me off by slapping me. Let's go outside. I was like, come on then, let's go for this. And we broke up, sensibly. And then the next time we met, it was in England. We had to make up because we were representing the country together. So we ended up being good pals. And I think the following year, we senior A games.
Well, it was 2001, North East Dish, 2 classic Southpaws together. Now, shall we have a quick look at the highlight reel of that evening and also the post-fight reactions from both of you?
Can we just say, this is one side, this is
training. Let's take a look, ladies and gentlemen. Maestro, please.
He's holding two.
now. The commentator said that's 2 standing counts, 1 more, and it's all over for Lomax. I'm filling in because there's no good audio on the video. That was a slip. Post-fight interviews, but basically, maybe we could reconstruct them. Tony just said, I remember what you said, you might remember what you said. Do you remember what you said to the interviewer afterwards? You said, he was all over me. He said, I really thought I won that. You said, first round, I won. Second round, nothing in it. Third round, I won. I knocked him down twice in the fourth round. He said, but he was holding me. He said, his punches were nothing. Over top. He said, he just like that. He was just touching me like that. Just arm punches. And you said, do you remember what you said? I was here when he drank the shots. So, there we go. I boxed him, alright. I lost the third round. I still won judges. But what generally, you said with him twice. By the way, you got your own microphone. Only one. Right, yeah. Is it on? Yeah, that's all good.
I was 38. I was 38 years old.
21, Michael. You said you were 21 in the video. Ultimately, what is it all mean today? Through that, where it took over my career, I've been in the same games. So
it's been for me because part of me being winning made me a better person, and that's why boxing is so beautiful because I box so many people.
Never avoided anyone, never got to die.
And you just love the people that you fought because they always used to give you an hard time, an hard fight. And anybody in London, when you won, North East, or could win the ABAs from London when they boxed me, So we had the best of the best in the clubs around East London, in London, you got South London, you got, but London, any kid could win the ABAs, and the ABAs at that time was special, but what was special for me was to become London champion, because London champion for me was more than anything. Once I won London champion, didn't even think about national. It was my coach, Tony Posey, saying, no, come in next one. I didn't really want to go in, and be national champion. I didn't think about national champion. All I always thought about was London champion, because many years, way back, years back, we'd watch all the bigger boys, you fight, and they won the London champion. And we used to go to York Hall. I used to sneak into the window, you know what I mean? And then used to get pulled, by the security guard, just to see the boxing, and then Tony Burns would say, I've got your ticket now, I don't know why you're trying to sneak in. It was so funny. But yeah, once I, got into the Londons, that was it for me. I felt good and I felt good, and I didn't really think about the other, grand. Anyway, this is why
I've got to say, I used to love travelling with Tony. Whenever we went out for abroad, he'd say, "Oh, do you really like it? Duty free." So all the boys, we'd all go around. Say, "Oh, yeah, that's nice after shave. That's nice." Blah blah blah. Tony would come out, bag, done the shopping for us, and charged us half the price. Wow! Whenever we went to the airport, Tony was shopping for us.
Enterprising.
Yeah, sharing the love. And I've never known him to go on to any of the tournaments we went on with his own passport. He always used to take his brother's passport. He used to take his brother's passport. He did say 26.
Can we remind ourselves that the operation was 34 at the time in the NBA, but the actual rules, not that they ever unduly bothered you, Tom?
yeah, as a cat, do the math.
It's Benjamin Button until he does not age.
Yeah.
In any case, Tony, we'll talk a bit more about your amazing life, career, and legacy in a little while. But this fella, whatever the dispute is, it's kind of playfully alive to this day about who won what and who did what. He's worked for this so tirelessly. He's not let me and Chrissy off the hook. Anything we've done slightly wrong, they get all of them at 6, 7 in the morning. So, excuse me, mate, yeah, but Dad did that post. You need to put it like this. We're trying to raise as much money as possible for Tony, because he's an absolute legend as well. So, cheer it up.
Because I couldn't make you look anything, I turned around and I said to my pal, "Can't do that." I was just going to get some bits for an auction. They don't do that, but the thing is, though, I was just contacting Chrissy and a few people and said, "Look, can we do a little auction, raise something for Tony, blah blah blah." No one knew about it, like, kept it all at the table. So as soon as I found out, I was like, "We can't really sell these on." So that's why you lot are all here to hear about.
Thank you so much as well.
And literally, I asked Chrissy for some help, and look, this is what we've achieved. Chrissy and everyone else being here is such an achievement. Ben's done his bit, doing the interviews, helping out, hosting, and let's raise. This is Tony's night for everyone to experience all the past, the history, all of Tony, the love for him.
Thank you. We're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, former welterweight champion of the world, turned effortless crooner, General Sex God, John.